And we are live. Welcome to another Super Galactic Saturday. I'm Jerry Sr. with Jerry Jr.
Good morning.
And we're here on another beautiful Saturday morning in sunny Southern California. And the weather's nice. It's getting a lot warmer. And you can see my face now. So,
I know
but
he's
yeah, it's
welcome back to the land of the living.
I finally got a new camera. My old camera was busted, so that's why I stopped using it. And when you started using yours. I was like, oh, okay, but then I tried to use it and it didn't work. So I had to get another one. So I have a new one. Looks pretty cool. It looks like it works fine. So this is actually my first time using it. So actually, testing it and see that it works. So I'm thankful for that, and thankful for all of you for joining us today. We appreciate it. Thanks for your time and attention. And once again, it's another beautiful day. It's a good day, and any day above ground is a good day. So be thankful, and I wish all the best to those who are, on the other side of the country who are dealing with, inclement weather and snow and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's still places that are still dealing with bad weather. So, in our prayers, and especially those who are being sent off to war. Pray for, as they say, pray for the troops. Pray for the troops. That they'll come back safe and sound. So, yeah, it's a lot going on in the world today, and at the end of the day,
Yeah, I agree.
that God is in control. So yeah. What are you gonna say? Oh, I think you're frozen.
I think you were frozen.
Oh, I was frozen because to me you were frozen.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's on both our ends. Something going on. We've been having issues with the internet this past week, so I don't know why. Because everything looks like it works fine. Like I checked the router and everything,
Yeah, yeah.
reboot, restart, all that stuff, and it's fine. Like I checked the account's fine. Like I do the speed test, all that kind of stuff. I don't see, I don't see what it is. So it's definitely
Yeah, I don't
not,
know.
us. Anything we're doing, it has to do with the company itself, I guess, or the infrastructure. Something is interrupting
Maybe.
the signal, or I don't know. It's not what we're doing. So I know that I'm not doing anything. It's just me right now. Like there's no one else on the computer here. No TV, nothing. It's just my computer. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we have all these interruptions and lags and frozen screens. I don't know. Maybe I need to get a new computer. I don't know. So we'll see. I wouldn't mind that. So,
I,
but anyway, so yeah, another beautiful day. I'm sure you saw that the headline, the thumbnail, and it's based off of not just one post, but there's been a series of postings over the past,
oh, are you
oh,
talking
for
about
me
on
at
Twitter?
least. Yeah, not just on Twitter either, on Facebook, and there's been a couple of YouTube videos where this conversation about supporting uh, black characters, has come up and it's been presented, and it's kind of interesting to me.
Oh, are you talking about this right here
I
from
don't see it.
Cosmortal Comics? Do you see it now?
Yeah, yeah, that's
If
exactly it.
black
Yeah,
people really cared about black comic book characters, Static would be getting the movies more comic book runs and not a version of a more popular character. I mean, yeah, there's some truth to that. I mean, the reality is that um, no matter how you slice it, um, there's nothing really unique about Miles Morales that hasn't been done with Peter Parker. And the things that are unique to Miles, they don't really, outside of arguably the movies, they don't really take advantage of. You know, like when people bring up Miles, it's always in nobody cared about Miles Morales until the movies came out.
Yeah, I would say nobody, but his following
No,
definitely wasn't very big. It
it's
wasn't a big following. He wasn't breaking sales records. He wasn't,
right.
I
So
think his
no,
run may have been canceled a couple of times prior to.
right, because nobody cared about Miles Morales. If people cared about Miles Morales, his comments wouldn't be getting canceled. Like it's like
Well, yeah,
there's no need
yeah,
to cushion the blow here. People only care about Miles because of the movies. The movies are great, especially the first one, and I think he
yeah,
was
yeah.
a
First
pretty
one was
good character. But he was also not the well. I get you could also argue he wasn't the sole star of the movie. You also had Spider Gwen and the Spider Noir
great. Oh,
and
they had Spider
another
Man.
Peter. Yeah, they had Spider
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
You
that
know,
helps a lot. I mean, let's be honest, that helps a lot. But him being the main character was done well. He was a true main character who needed to overcome, his insecurities and fears, and doubts about himself, right, and
yeah.
his sort of issues with his dad, that kind of stuff, right. So it was very emotionally driven for sure. But I think it was
Mhm.
done well, and that's why I did well because it resonated with a large audience. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to see it because it's a black character. You're going to see it because this looks interesting, right? Like what really pulled a lot of people in was the animation looked amazing, right? It
Yep.
was very cutting edge, very different. It had elements of comic book lore in it, the moray patterns and all that.
Yeah.
So that pulled a lot of people in. Comic book fans, of course, right? And then in general, I just think people are like, especially families, like, oh, this is a new hero. It's a new Spider-Man. Okay, let's check it out, right? And it didn't disappoint. It was a great story, and
Oh
it
yeah.
was well done, and it's beautiful animation, beautiful character designs, and production value. So
Well,
they treated
the
him
only reason,
like a character.
yeah,
Even
and
though
the
it's
reason,
derivative of Peter Parker and Spider-Man, they gave it a nice twist. I think, like for example, his uncle being the villain, right, and finding out,
yeah, the Prowler, yeah, yeah, that
Prowler. Like
was cool. Yeah.
that was a great twist because
Mhm.
the original story is Uncle Ben, right?
Right.
Uncle Ben is his uncle. He's raising him, and then he dies, and that's so. But with him, they are like, oh, let's make his uncle. It's not only his uncle, but let's make him a villain. He's a Prowler. Then he has to kind of battle his own uncle, and then find out, whoa, that's my uncle, right?
Yeah.
And he finds out that's my nephew, and it's like that was a very like powerful moment to me because I was like,
Yeah.
that's a hell of a twist right there. You're fighting your own family, and he's the one that's been giving him all this great advice.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
so ironic
Exactly.
about that. So, you know, it's a great moment, and it really made to me that made the movie even better, right? Like the
I
fact
agree.
that they were able to escalate that drama that way. So, you know, so yeah, you're right. The movie really put him on the map, and made people care about Miles Morales,
Yeah,
which I
but
like.
that's the thing though. It's like when you talk to comic book fans, because I've talked to my friends who were like hardcore comic book fans, whatever. I asked them about Miles Morales outside of the movie. Like, what makes Miles different than Peter Parker outside of him being black? And it's like they struggle. They can't give me a straight answer. Like they
Right,
gotta like,
because there's really no difference, and the movie, like I just mentioned, did a better job than the comics, right, of
yeah,
portraying
it
what
really
made
did.
it different, and that is, and really when you think about it, you can swap out Miles Morales and just put Peter Parker, and it's the same story.
Yeah.
The difference is Peter Parker has parents now, when in the original story he doesn't, right?
Hmm.
That's really the huge difference, but what those elements help differentiate Miles Morales from Peter Parker. So that's kind of what I'm saying. That's why I kind of wish instead of making a quote unquote black Spider-Man, right? Why not just make a new character, right? It can be in the vein of Spider-Man in the sense of like he leaps through the city from building to building. Because it's so funny. It's like that's why I did the thumbnail the way I did, and I was tempted to throw in Miles Morales too, just because he also has electrical powers.
They gave him electrical powers. I don't
Yeah,
know where that
and
comes from,
it's like,
but
what is this about black characters and electricity? Like,
mm,
I don't understand it, but it just seems to be a common. It could just be a huge coincidence, but
I
it's
don't
just
know.
so funny, right? Like,
That's too much of a
he's
pattern to
making
be a
these black
coincidence.
characters with electric powers, and the thing is, as a kid, I loved like Black Vulcan because he is electrical, and I love like that idea of being able to shoot electricity out your hands, that kind of. I remember
Yeah,
there was a show called The Misfits of Science, and very short lived. It was a terrible show overall. But I was fascinated by it because of one character. His name was Johnny B. And he was like a rock star.
is
He got
that
struck by
okay? I was
lightning.
about to ask. Is that the one with the guitar?
Yeah, he got struck by lightning and he absorbed, so he can absorb electricity now because of that. And he can shoot bolts of electricity out of this. He was my favorite because I love that idea, right? Just the idea of like, oh, I can shoot electricity, like, and he can move real fast, obviously, right? Like lightning, right? So it's just kind of a cool idea. So I don't know. Maybe there's just an appeal with black kids and electricity. I
I
don't know.
guess I don't
But
know.
it's just funny that and I love Black Bolt. That's what I'm saying. I love the character on Super Friends, right? So then I found out about Black Lightning a little later, right? And and he was made because they couldn't use Black Lightning, so they made a new electrical character because they couldn't get the rights or something like that. So
Ah, okay.
it's kind of it's just kind of funny. So that's why I did that because I'm like, there's this fascination with electric characters and black characters. Right? Like we want black people to be electrified. I don't know, have this power. So it's kind of interesting.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't. I mean, the question of do black people care? Yeah, of course, black people care about black characters, but black people care about good black characters. I
Yeah,
mean, and that's the sort of the elephant in the room or the thing that goes unsaid. That's the common thread I see with a lot of these posts and the videos I've seen where they're making this argument about black support or the black community needs to support, and then they'll blame DC and say, well, DC did give them enough love or enough money by it. It's like, well, that's probably true. I won't argue that, but that's kind of besides the point, right? Like
yeah,
at the end of the day, are the characters that appear iconic? Do they resonate with a broad
yeah.
audience? Is their story on a level of being sort of timeless? Like for example, and this is where I find disappointing, and I'll even go as far as say I think it's kind of racist. The fact that Cyborg got nerfed the way he did in the movies, with Zack
Oh,
Snyder and everything. Like I don't like how his story was treated because I'm like he deserved to have his own movie, right? Because he's been around a long time. He's been a Teen Titan. He's been in several iterations of the animated movies,
yeah,
and the way he's handled in the animated versions have been great. I
yeah.
think his character has been handled very well.
I
But
never actually saw the Justice League movie, so
yeah, I mean, and what they did was with the first one, he was kind of sidelined a bit. Like he was a key component, but it just felt forced. And then with Zack Snyder, he obviously expanded his story more, and we actually saw his origins, which I
yeah.
can appreciate. But it's like, bro, don't just shoehorn it into this big movie. Like, make it its own movie. Like, and that's
Well,
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
fair,
I
they
hate the
did that in Justice League War as well. Although he had more of a
Yeah,
character.
they did. Yeah, but it was done. I mean, even then, I felt like it was rushed. Like, there should have been
It was, but I think it was done
but
better
the
because the
way
way
he
they
was
did it,
handled, yeah, it was
he was
still very
made out
good.
of the Doomsday technology.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that was kind of cool, But and that's actually kind of a because I believe Cyborg was created in the late '70s, early '80s for the Super Friends TV show, as just added new characters because they added several other new characters. He was one of them, like Firestorm, right? So I don't believe he was an original comic book character at all.
yeah, he was. He was in the original Teen Titans one, correct?
That's after. That's what I'm saying. That's after Super Friends and all that. Do you understand? I believe he was created for the Super Friends show, and then he got adapted as a comic book character. I don't
I
believe.
think we had this discussion already. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I
because
don't think
I
so.
don't remember seeing him in uh
In what? Super
in the
Friends?
yeah.
He was in Super Friends. He was Cyborg. This is before you were born. You realize that, right?
Well, obviously, but Super Friends they still air Super Friends on TV, Dad. But
Well, yeah, it's been in syndication, but I'm just saying, it's like he's been around a long time, and it's
that's
like,
true.
why aren't you? And obviously, he's wildly popular thanks to the Teen Titans series, Teen Titan comics, all that. So it's like, why aren't you guys giving him a movie, or at least a Teen Titans movie, right? And he's in it, and we get a deeper story with him, along with Beast Boy. It's like you can make the same argument with Beast Boy. He's not even a black character, you know.
Yeah.
He's a green
Oh,
character.
okay. So I didn't know this. So what's his name? Cyborg's first appearance was apparently in uh, DC Comics Presents in
Uh,
1978.
in what
So
year?
1978. So,
78. Okay, that makes
yeah.
sense. That tracks then. Yeah,
Uh,
because he wasn't introduced. I think when he was introduced in the show,
Or excuse me,
it was
1980, October 1980, issue 26.
1980.
Yeah, issue
Okay,
26.
but yeah, it was the 80s when he was introduced into the Super Fan. I think it was like the Superpower show or something like that.
Yeah, wasn't there like three versions of the Super Friends show?
Yeah. Oh, like three or four. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it kept evolving over the years, and
Right.
what they would do is they would rerun the previous shows, and they would make a handful of new shows, but then they
That
would
makes
still
sense.
air the old shows, and then relabel it something else, like Superman and the Superpowers team, or Super
Right.
Friends, or So that's all they were just rebranding it over and over for a new generation. And it's fine. I mean, I loved it, so I didn't care. You're a kid, you just want to see heroes fight, right? So, but
That's all.
what year was he introduced to the TV show Super Friends? That's what I want to know, because I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that's a good
sure,
question.
huh?
I said that's a good question. Let me see.
Yeah, because I believe that was probably if he was first presented in 1980 in the comics, that means he was introduced to the series not long after
If
that.
I remember, it was like 84. Let me double check.
Yeah, it could have been 84. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's like he's a character that's been around a long time, and yet he doesn't get the love I think he deserves. So it's like, what's going on? So it's like, and that's the original character. He's not, as far as I know, he's not a derivative of a previous character. He's not a
Nope.
race swapped version of a previous. He's a wholly original character. You know, so he deserves his own movie, right? And he's, like I said, he's wildly popular now in the last couple of decades, right?
What is
So
the Superpowers Team Galactic Guardians? This is what it is.
yeah, that's it. That sounds familiar. And what year is that? That's probably
That's
84.
1980. Yeah, that's 1984, I think,
Yeah. Seeing you got
or
Firestorm,
85. Excuse me.
and okay, 85, and then the other guy, the samurai dude.
Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
him
they
before, but
introduced.
I've
That's what I'm
only
saying. They
seen the
introduced
show.
a lot of new characters, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
funny. Like it's like, okay, what is happening? It's throwing these guys in all at once, and just
What
kind
happened
of
to the
go.
Wonder Twins?
Now with Firestorm, which is interesting, as far as I don't remember them doing. That's what's kind of ironic here. I don't remember them doing an origins for Cyborg. He was just kind of there. I don't remember there being an origin. But then Firestorm, we got an origin. They kind of explained what happened.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, I remember that distinctly. Like there was an episode where they kind of did a flashback because they're like, "How did you become Firestorm?" And then it was like, the jock and the professor, and they had a lab experiment go wrong or something, and they merged together. But yeah, that was interesting. And you get even Firestorm. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he hasn't been very popular, but I think he could be if he got more love. And he's not. That's what I'm saying. It's like this is a common trend in the comics industry with the big two, or whatever. Like
Well, because
they,
they have so many characters that they
I don't think
underutilize.
it's that they have so many. They just tend to lean in with the ones that do well, and they just keep going with like Batman. DC has done so many iterations of Batman. It's ridiculous. Why? Well, because in their mind, Batman makes money. Same thing you
Right, but
see with Superman. For the longest time, you saw Superman everywhere. Why? Because
right,
Superman made money.
right, but it's like is making a like because when you say different iterations of Batman, I'm also thinking about like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a Batman series where Batman is the Joker, and that's kind of the basis for the Batman Who Laughs, and it's like, okay, that's I mean, I guess, and it's like, what's the point of having like all these weird iterations of Batman where you could just make a
I
new
don't. You just focus
character
on Punisher. Or,
or
I don't know.
or yeah,
Yeah. You can
exactly.
do other. Punisher's Marvel, but you
Absolute
can do
Batman,
other
but except
characters.
he uses guns. You mean the Punisher?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Exactly. It's like you're just doing these different versions. That it's like it's a new character. Just make it a new
Yeah,
character.
just
It's a
right up.
character.
Yeah,
In fact, it's a character like with Static. Nothing, no hate, but DC, you already had electric characters with electric powers. Like, what are you doing? Like, why is this character? You know what I mean? Like, it's so
yeah.
silly. But it's like whatever, you have it now, but don't make any more. Like, go back and say, okay, Static. And I would like to see them have a universe of like Static and Black Vulcan and Black Lightning, and they coexist somehow. But he kind of did it in Justice League Unlimited. With I think it was with Black Lightning. No, it was Black Vulcan. They did an homage to him in a
Oh,
couple
okay.
episodes. And then I think there was another. Was it Young Justice? I think they actually had Black Lightning, and they had a Static Shock, right? Like, so it was like, okay, that's kind of cool, right? Like, why don't you? I don't know, just like they lack so much creativity. That's the hard deal. It's like create a universe.
Yeah.
Where they coexist somehow. We can have generational where he's the new kid and they're the veterans or something. I don't know, but maybe one of them's his dad, or who knows? Like, he can do anything, but stop just making new derivatives of the same thing. Like, it makes no sense. So it's like, and it's so silly, but that's part of the reason why.
Wait, is that real Make a Missionary? There's no joke. There's a union rule where a show getting a fourth
Yeah,
season,
I've
the
heard that
crew who
before.
worked on that show gets a pay raise.
Yeah,
By
I've heard
having a
that
new
before.
title, they don't get a pay raise at all.
Yeah,
Oh, so
they'd
they'd
rather
rather make
just
a fourth
reboot the
season.
series. Yeah. If you look at a lot of shows, especially even a lot of good shows, you'll see like they always kind of top off at four seasons.
Yeah,
Then
man, I
you
don't
know
think that's
like look
bad.
at Transformers. Look at you get 2 or 3 seasons, then it's all of a sudden it stops, and then they reboot it again into Transformers Cybernetic Bingo. Like it becomes a whole new style, everything. Why? Well, that's one of the reasons why. So yeah, the entertainment industry is full of a lot of nonsense.
Yeah,
Because it is only, and I think it only really well. I wonder if it applies to because there's probably different rules for live action like sitcoms and things like that. So because I look at a lot of sitcoms and I think it's a little different because like The Simpsons is a good example. Like you had some of their people making like ridiculous amounts of money, for animated series, like
yeah, yeah.
close to $1 million or more, and it's like yeah, but it's still running and it's still making the money. So I wonder because you look at Seinfeld, that was what 7, 9 seasons, the Cosby Show, so no doubt they were getting paid a lot of money. So but yeah, that's a good point. I remember hearing that before. That that's a way to get around those union rules is to just reboot everything. So that's unfortunate, right? Because then it robs us of something good, right? Something that could have been great. But yeah,
Also, I actually just actually reminds me. I want to give a shout out to uh, Common Writer. We're slowly becoming a Common Writer channel, but um, just because with Common Writer, there's a bunch of iterations of Common Writer, but they're all like standalone characters. And I say that because I was rewatching Common Rider Zets. I know you were watching it for a while.
yeah, yeah. I think I actually made it to like episode 4, so I need
Okay,
to jump back in. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Kate,
I was watching it, um, I was watching Kamen Rider Zets, and it was surprisingly really good. Like, um,
It is. It is.
because it's obviously, with tokusatsu shows, they're very like the special effects being over the top and cheesy is kind of the point. And I think it wouldn't have worked for me personally if the show took itself too seriously, but it doesn't
But
because
not
the
only that,
main characters.
but to their credit though, the special effects are good. But
Yeah,
they're good in a way where you understand it's supposed to be kind of cheesy, right? Like, but they don't look bad. That's the thing. Like,
I don't
you're
know
not looking
that.
at it going, ah,
I
that
don't
didn't
know.
look
I don't.
real at all.
That looks crazy.
So, but that still looks really good. That doesn't look terrible.
No, it doesn't look terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like,
it doesn't look. It just looks cartoony.
yeah, exactly.
You understand? That's the point of it. Like, it doesn't look bad. Like, this is a terrible VFX shot. No, it's
No,
actually
it's
really
not.
good. But it looks fun and whimsical. It doesn't look. That's the whole point. Like, you can make quote unquote bad CGI that's meant to be bad CGI, right? And it doesn't look bad. It actually looks good because it's intentional. And that's what I appreciate about this show. Like, everything looks intentional. It doesn't look, you know, like in comparison. I used to watch a show called Johnny Sacco and his Flying
Oh,
Robot, and I've recently rewatched a few
oh my
episodes of
gosh.
it, and I realized this was a terrible show. It was a terrible show. Not, it was a great show to watch as a kid, but a lot of the if you want to call them special effects, you could tell they really didn't put their heart into it. Right? They did what they could do because maybe they just didn't have a lot of money to work with, and time, and talent.
Oh no,
So
they
they're like,
definitely
look,
did.
let's just do this and throw a firecracker at it. Like that was kind of like,
Well, it makes you grateful. There's now an animated version of it. Well, a couple of
yeah,
them.
it's just funny, right? I'm like watching it. It's 1968, something like that. It's
I
like, yeah,
think so.
I
Yeah.
don't expect it to be, blockbuster level,
Yeah. Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like this is really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be
But
thankful.
the reason I bring up Common Rider isn't necessarily the effects, but more so just the way they handle like the way Tokusatsu tends to handle superheroes is pretty like straightforward, and there's no like what's it called? There's no subversion. There's no like you know uh, deconstruction. There's gonna
Yeah,
be other there's obviously series that are more serious than other like Common Rider Black gets pretty dark. Um, and even some of the episodes with OG Common Rider get pretty dark. But overall, it's like it's still it's still like a superhero story at the end of the day.
yeah, he's
And
still a hero, and he's treated that way.
yeah,
And you get that. Um, I think it was episode 3 where the nightmare became real. It came out in
yeah.
episode.
So one of the
That
interesting
was
things
awesome.
about
It felt like real stakes, even though you can see how whimsical it is. And I like to use that word whimsy and whimsical because that's really what it is. It's not silly per se. It's
yeah,
whimsical. Like they're having fun with the fantastical, right? And the idea of bringing it together into the real world.
yeah.
And there's real stakes, right? And now he has to step up and use his powers to, and it's like
Well,
that
and
was really
the way
awesome.
they handled it, and what made it really impactful is that the perpetrator was technically one of his allies, right? It was the detective, right,
Yeah,
who
that's
was being
right. Yeah,
taken
the
advantage
detective
of
it was his nightmare. That's
because
right.
because he was angry about his his part of the police force being discontinued
Yeah,
because he's
yeah, because
investigating these
it was
supernatural stuff.
real. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. They don't.
and so
Yeah,
like his subconscious was like he was subconsciously taking his frustration out on the police force, and he didn't even
see,
realize it. But that's
and I love that take because it's the enemy literally using your own insecurities and fears
yeah, exactly.
against you as a weapon. Like, but isn't that kind of what happens in real life with manipulation and things like
Yeah,
that, right?
Yeah,
So it's like I said, and the fact that it's the dream world versus the real world, it's like, man, there's a lot of allegory in that, right? So
yeah.
it's very
What's
very smart
interesting
writing.
is that it's a pretty common plot point I see in a lot of like Japanese stories. Like there's another show that I watch called Galgai King of Braves Galgai Gar. It's like a mecha anime, and like the evil villain in that one kind of does the same thing where he takes people's like subconscious dreams and stuff like that, or
Yeah,
their what's it called? Yeah, Sailor Moon's another one where they turn people's insecurities and inhibition. Not I forgot the word I'm looking for.
well,
But
yeah, their
basically,
insecurities, fears, their doubts,
yeah,
and
and they
they use
turn
it.
it into a monster, basically, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that happens a lot.
yeah. This is done very well. I really, really, because it starts to blur between like what's real and what isn't. Like, is he dreaming this or is this really happening?
Yeah,
And that's kind of the fun part of watching it. You're like, okay, that's in the dream world, or oh no, that's in the that really happened. Like it's pretty good. So it does a very good job of conveying that and having fun with it.
yeah, it actually does. I'm actually, it's actually a pretty fun watch. Um, and like I said, I think, I mean, if it keeps that going, I think it could actually be a pretty interesting series because it's a pretty unique take on Common Rider. Because normally Common Rider is just like a cyborg guy,
Yeah,
and here it's more like I always compare it to the closest comparison I could make is to like Persona. If anyone's ever played Persona, because in Persona 5 and even like Persona 3, there's this running theme of like it's people uh, who go into people's subconscious to fight like their inner demons and stuff like that. And it has a little. This has a little bit of that Persona in there, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's yeah, Kamen Rider Zets is pretty awesome. Honestly, I think if people want really good superhero stories, honestly, I would encourage you to watch more tokusatsu content because there's a lot of really great, especially nowadays with the advent of simulcasting. We're getting live action shows getting simulcasted in Japan and in America, and they're releasing their backlog of shows on YouTube on Tokusatsu is the YouTube channel. Just go watch some Kamen Rider or some the what was the Cyber Police one that Mecha Missionary. I know you recommended it to us. I tried looking for it, but they haven't released English subtitles yet, unfortunately. So I'm still waiting for that. But yeah, you gotta. I highly recommend you watch more Tokusatsu stuff. I've been watching this OG Kamen Rider Black, and another one. Thank you, Super Sheriff Gavan Infinity, and another one that was actually the inspiration for Sailor Moon. I forgot what it was called though, but that one was pretty fun too. Definitely more cartoony, but uh, yeah, it was really good. But yeah, I mean, you get. I mean, like I say, if you go on YouTube, Toku Shouts whatever, and Toei, they've got all their series on, uh, online. So,
oh, they're pirate sites. Huh? Okay.
well, I'm sure there's pirate sites, but that's the thing. Is um, like I said, Toei's releasing them on YouTube for free because they realize, hey, a
There's
lot of a
a
lot of
global
westerns,
audience. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of westerns are starting to like, you know, our Power Ranger stuff. So might as well release it overseas. And I think it's
Smart.
pretty.
Yeah, that's very smart. So I'm here for it. You know. Um, but yeah, I'm still watching. Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider. I've
Oh,
been
the anime.
watching
Yeah.
with your brother. The anime, yeah, it's still just as good second time around.
I
So
actually need to catch up with the last. I think the last episode I watched, um, the Spider Man. I love calling him.
yeah, the
I love how
Spider.
his name is just Spider Man. But the Spider Man started dating the fat chick, and like I don't know if you know what I'm talking about,
I
but
do actually. Yeah.
okay, yeah, and like the other dude, like it turned into this soap opera all of a sudden, and the dude
Yeah, it
who's like
definitely.
also I just
Yeah,
want to point out that this is the second time that the writer, because the guy who wrote this, I always bring this up. The guy who wrote Tojima also wrote another show called Airmaster, which is all about like street fighting. This is the second time where he references Virtua Fighter because the dude is just Akira, because he does the kung fu dude who makes the ramen.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a Virtua Fighter reference because he does the
Oh, interesting. Okay.
yeah, because he does the kung fu style that the main character in Virtua Fighter does, the Qigong I think it's called, and he made the same reference in Airmaster, although it was a lot more blatant because the dude was literally just Akira, which is hilarious. But here it's a little bit more subtle because he's an original character. But yeah, it's just so funny to see. It's funny to watch like a familiar writer, like you know, pull his reference his other stuff in the same show because it gives it continuity.
Yeah,
But
it's kind of.
yeah, yeah, Tojima Kamen Rider is pretty dope as well. Yeah, Kaijin Spider Man, but it's
Look what I got
oh my
working.
gosh,
So,
you just couldn't resist, could you?
well, I try to. I've been trying to get it to work, so it's finally working now.
I just assume you were
Yeah.
mad that the game was kicking your butt last time.
Well, it still is. I mean, I haven't like gotten much better, but now I have
Well,
my
I mean, you got 5 stars now, which is
I have a
impressive.
controller now, so no keyboard commands. So it's a little better. It feels better to play, so
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. And I realize this is pretty limited. Like, there's not much else here.
Well, that's the deceptive part. There's actually a lot here, but
Really?
you got to
Well,
get
yeah.
more
Well,
stars.
yeah, but I haven't found like the places we found the first time around.
Hmm.
I haven't found them yet, so I have no idea. I have to keep exploring, I guess. But
Well,
yeah.
congratulations, Mega Missionary. It's got 188 subscribers.
All right. Congratulations. That's awesome. Shoot, that's more than we have on YouTube. Is that on YouTube or is that on
Pretty sure
X?
that's on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because on X we have about 400, but on YouTube, I don't know. We only have like I think 70. Because we don't ask anyone to subscribe to YouTube though. Because I'll be
Well,
honest, like I don't worry about oh man, I don't worry about YouTube because I'm a little hesitant to rely on it
mm,
because they seem so kind of flaky, with the algorithm and with the policies and the rules and stuff. So
oh, I see.
I kind of don't want to build an audience, you know, on YouTube, and then they can just take it from me. And I've seen that happen to other YouTubers.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. Yeah.
So for me, I'd rather say subscribe and not subscribe, but follow us on X, and we stream the X also, which I mean that's why we do, and just do that because I
I
think
mean, honestly, do both. I mean,
yeah we do both, but
yeah,
I'm just saying I think I trust X a little bit more
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen that happen on X. Where now I've seen. This is the thing with X. It's similar to YouTube, where people kind of dox your account and all that, and get you. I guess get you dinged or whatever, and then get your account like blocked or whatever. So that does happen on X sometimes. I follow a couple of people where their accounts were, I guess, attacked, and they got a strike against it or something, and then they had to jump through hoops to get it back. So that does happen on X. I don't see it happen as much as I've seen it on YouTube, though. Because YouTube is more than just someone. Hey, what I always do that too. For the record, in case you don't know, I suck at video games, and I suck at this game, especially because I don't know. I've never been really good at video games. For some reason, my son thinks that I'm good at video games because
I don't think you're good at video games. I think you should be good at Mario 64.
You used to think I was good because you didn't know any better when you were like 9 or 10. But just for the record, I always sucked. I was never good.
Oh my goodness!
I only played because it was something you like to do. So that was it.
Oh, you already got the. Oh, you could go in. Oh, I don't know if you're ready for that.
Go where?
I was gonna say you could go inside the submarine.
I know. That's what I was trying to figure out. I already got the star.
Oh, okay.
How do I go inside though? I don't remember.
You gotta jump in the tube.
What tube? This?
Yeah.
How do I get up there?
You gotta jump. Do a somersault or something.
I don't know.
I guess you gotta get in there later.
What do you mean later?
Just try it later.
There's no. What else I'm gonna do? I ain't got nothing to worry.
I know, but you gotta unlock the other moves.
I'm gonna watch me keep trying until I get it.
That's gonna be really boring. Just get the start. Because all that's gonna happen is I know, Dad. Just grab the star. Because all that's gonna happen is you're gonna have to fight Bowser, and you can do that in the castle.
All right. For the sake of not boring you to death. Let's see.
Oh, there you go. You got a somersault.
That wasn't so. That was just a lucky jump.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out how do I do a somersault.
You did it. Just so run and then stop and then.
That's a ground pound. Oops. You hear that?
Yeah.
But there's nothing there.
Sure. Try going to the painting.
Well, I know there's a trap door.
Yeah, go in the trap door. Oh.
This house exclusive to the show. What does that mean? It's connected to the Rodney Worlds. Yeah, we know that. What? What was that?
Oh. Well, try it again.
It's supposed to take you to Bowser, ain't it? See here. Oh, this is different now.
I guess so.
That's weird. What's going on? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What did you do?
Yeah, I didn't make this game. All right, you gotta calm down. But so for context, the message you got was based off of. So remember, I said this is based off of the beta from Mario 64.
Oh, this is it right here, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is it. The darkness. See, it's not a cave, it's just darkness.
Okay. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah.
What the heck is this place? This is not in the final game.
But the message is based off of something they showed in. It wasn't called E3. I think it was called like Space World. It was basically just a game show in the '90s, or a game um, expo in the '90s.
Just
There's the
took me
door.
somewhere.
Well, try going to the door.
You and your doors.
Why Why are you so afraid to play the game?
Anti-door. 'Cause I want to be free. That's why.
Whatever.
Okay, it's more of the weird stuff here. A checker floor. That's Masonic symbolism.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is actually. Okay, now I have ghosts.
Okay, yeah, it was called Space World. Yeah, Space World 1995. So yeah, Japan was called the Shoshinkai, and it was basically E3 before E3. That's where they first showed off Mario 64.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the first part of the game that you were in is a recreation of the demo that they showed off at E3, essentially.
Ah, it's a ghost.
I mean, you could have jumped on it.
I know. I just didn't intend to go on there. I was
Oh,
trying to just do this, go around the perimeter, see where I'm at.
how is that going to help?
But I'm just curious to see what's here because it's not like the game. It's very different. I don't remember any of this. Do you?
No comment.
You don't remember this stuff.
I remember this. I remember you getting lost here.
More stairs. Nothing there. Okay. More doors.
Man, sometimes you just gotta commit to a path.
What do you think I've been doing?
I see you hesitating.
I'm gonna commit to this path.
All right.
Get up there. Get up there.
All right.
Ah,
Try doing
ah, ah.
try jumping and then kicking. Do you hear me? Try jumping and then kicking.
I hear you.
What are you doing? That's not kicking. Dad, do you know what the punch button is?
You think I'm not pushing any buttons?
Dad, there's only 4 face buttons. It's whatever. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yes, there.
I've been doing that the entire time.
I don't believe you.
I have. I told you I just suck.
Oh my goodness. Well, now you can swim down.
Well, I'm trying. There we go. I'm just back outside.
Oh, look at that.
Well, that was a waste.
Well, now you know where it goes.
If I remember how I even got there. There's nothing there.
Yeah, this is just the pond. You gotta go back in the castle.
I thought maybe those, what do you call it?
What?
tunnel or something, trapdoor.
Here, try checking behind the castle.
Try what?
Checking behind the castle.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite place. I'm gonna go here. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I expected.
No, it's not. I swear the lobby page keeps changing.
You're no help, Toad.
I mean, was he wrong?
Maybe. He's probably hallucinating. Yep, this is what I expected.
He sounded disappointed. Yeah, go for it, go.
Wake up, Mario. What's here?
It's just a wall.
Does it do anything?
Oh no.
Open up. Ah. So much for that. Oh, look at that. Another door. I'm shocked. Yeah, like a hole in the wall? Nope. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to know. I remember this looks familiar.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Because, no. Well, I'm thinking about remember the dungeon? And they had all the
Oh,
small.
underground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that had like Lethal Lava
Like,
Land and
he starts to choke and stuff.
wait, what? Oh, you're talking about Hazy Maze Cave, yeah.
Yeah.
That it's just a wall.
Isn't that water he can push?
No. What are you?
There's a wall he can push.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
You
There's
must
a
have
peach
played
right
it.
there. I want to go and get the peach. Let's see. Let's see if I. Yeah, I don't remember any of this. I'm trying this door.
You can't.
Oh, more water.
You don't have to swim there. It's just shallow water.
Yeah, this was the dungeon thing, remember? More ghosts. I'm tired of you ghosts. Dang it.
Get your butt kicked. There.
Come on. Ah, what are you doing? Get your money.
You try going. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Ah, I lost my money. That's it. That's all.
See, you're worried about nothing.
Let's see.
Yeah, try going in the doors with numbers on them.
Let's try number one. And more darkness. I'm glad I listened to you. I think I remember this. The flying chair.
Yeah, that was from.
I didn't even jump on the thing. And it sent me back to the lobby.
Oh,
That's
this
a
looks
different
familiar.
lobby. Yeah, this looks like the game. This
What's
is
that?
like the game, right?
That's a good sign.
Really. Makes I still suck at the game. So.
Yeah, but at least it's a game you played before.
This is what I was looking for before. Look at that.
So you feel better now? You're playing the real Mario 64.
No, not really.
What are you doing? You can't jump in the cannon when it's like
Why not?
because it's trying to kill you. Just go up to the mountain.
That's not right. I gotta get a star first, huh?
Yeah, but you got to go to the top of the mountain without dying.
Oh, you can't die and go to the top.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
remember the giant water drops. Did it?
Yeah, that was in the original game.
It was? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So fun fact, even though Bomb on Battlefield is the first level in the game, it was actually the last one created, and I don't know what just happened. Just walk the normal way. Doesn't work anymore. Oh well,
It only works one time?
I guess.
Where is. Oh, there it is. Well, where am I?
I don't. Oh,
Oh,
you're in the wall. Turn the
I'm in
camera.
the-
Turn the camera. Turn the camera. There we go. There you go.
oh.
I thought you were invisible for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, go get the star.
Where is it?
It's right there.
Oh, right. Well,
But
star.
what was I saying? Oh yeah. Even though Bob on Battlefield is the first level in the game, I think it was the last one created. Like once they figured out how they wanted the game to work, was when they created Bob on Battlefield. Because this is the one level they don't show in the original demo. It was the Snow Mountain, Womp's Fortress, and I think Lethal Lava Land. Where are you going?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a pipe that was up there. Why don't you go in there?
These water things are getting on my nerves.
You're going the wrong way.
Now?
Yeah, just go the way you did before.
Oh, up to mine?
Yeah.
I thought there was another star somewhere else.
I mean, you could get the Chain Chomp Star.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I forgot. How do I do this now?
You got to ground pound the stake.
Ah,
So you got to ground pound the stake in the ground.
I'm about to die.
You just have to ground pound it 3 times. You're moving around too much. There you go. Oh my goodness.
Let me get out of here while I'm still alive.
You could have did it.
I know I could have, but not without dying first. What's in here?
That's just a cannon.
Oh, but I can't shoot myself out of the cannon?
You could go in that one.
That's what I'm talking about. Where's the top of the hill?
It's right there. Yeah.
No cannon blast.
All right, you should probably ground pound. Or there you go. Yeah, so try going in that warp pipe.
All right, that was pointless.
What are you talking about? You're in a different part.
What part? I don't know where I am. Oh yeah, the wall guys. I don't like those guys.
Yeah, they're called Womps. Also, apparently, according to the original Mario 64 game, they're the people that build all the buildings.
They built buildings.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Because when you fight them, the King Womp is like, we build your bridges and your castles and your fortresses, and all you do is step on us. It's like the only lore we get.
it was too low.
That was a terrible shot.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there's another cannon right there.
There.
Yeah. Where are you shooting? There you go. It's like, don't shoot at the ground. The fruit's in that box. Yeah.
Give me that.
Aren't you happy you listened to me?
I'm happy I didn't listen to you.
What are you talking? You got a star.
Not because of you. You didn't know about that star.
Whatever. Here, try going a different level.
Oh, what is this?
What is
Oh,
what?
it's just a glitch in the matrix. Okay. I thought it was something there, like a star or something.
Oh. Oh, try looking up.
Oh, yeah.
Get the wing. Oh, I
Nope.
guess not. Maybe you need to ground pound or something.
What the heck? Happened?
You fell on the ground, I guess.
That
There
was a
should be a
hole.
door. Maybe there's a door.
There's nothing there. Oh, there it is.
There you go. See? Taste to discover.
Mm-hmm. Let's discover. Is this where I'm like super tiny?
Oh yeah, that's the tiny big island.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called the developer.
Oh dad, it's Bowser. You just came from that door. Just jump. Just jump.
I am jumping.
There you go. Jump up and don't fall back in the water.
Yeah, all right. Some more wall. So I'm in a
You know,
maze.
I mean, yeah. You know, it's funny. There's a lot of uh, so, in case you weren't aware, there's a lot of urban legends surrounding Mario 64. The reason why the game is made like this is because at some point online there was this rumor spread about Nintendo. making an AI in the '90s that randomly
Really?
generated levels for Mario 64, which is why everybody always claims to have different experiences when playing Mario 64.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's probably not true, but it's based off a real phenomenon of like
It's
people.
definitely possible. Seeing where we are now with AI, it's not
Sure, but this
beyond.
was 1995, though.
So what? I don't mean AI wasn't in existence. We just didn't know about it.
I guess, but
I found a door. This is a little better.
but in reality, it was just the fact that Mario 64. There's actually a lot of stuff in the original game. Mario 64 is one of those games where the more you play it, the more stuff you discover about the game, even after you beat it. Like just like really small stuff, like the invisible warp sections, and the fact that one of the things that I discovered was, and it's so random. Like if two butterflies collide with each other in the game, they explode. Yeah,
What?
that's smart. Yeah, yeah,
That's
exactly.
fine. That's crazy.
It's such a random thing.
But only if they collide with each other.
Yeah, that's a real thing that's happened. I don't
I
know
think
why
I
they programmed that in
vaguely
the game.
remember this one.
I mean, you're in the basement.
I'm just saying that I think I remember this. That's all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. This looks familiar. Maybe I'm thinking of the dungeon or something.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. Is everybody has different recollections of Mario 64, and they develop like these different stories online. Like there for longest time, like there was a this myth that you could unlock Luigi by
Really?
going to the fountain. Yeah, but um, I was it was proven false. But later on, uh, we found out that Luigi was actually programmed in the game. They just didn't file it. It took like years afterwards, though, like 24 years after the game came out, for people to actually find Luigi in the game.
Right.
Yeah, he was supposed to be playable in the original game.
It's supposed to be what?
He was supposed to be playable in the original game.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that to me before. All right, so it looks like I'm just stuck.
I mean, there has to be a door there. I think you're just not exploring the thing enough.
Enough. What do you think I've been doing this whole time?
Ah, there. See, there you go.
I better open.
Yeah, it's true. Mario 64 DS as Luigi and Yoshi and Wario. Dad, what is fighting the Goombas gonna do for you? Just go look for a star.
It's like being violent. That's all.
Oh my gosh.
Fight.
Dad, you just came from there.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah. See what's up that hill.
Oh, I hate you guys. No.
Stop that. You're setting black people back 400 years by
Why?
playing Mario 64.
What?
I don't know. I just want to say it was stupid. Oh, I think you have to climb the trees.
And it's inappropriate.
I guess so. I was assuming there's going to be some kind of secret. Yeah, I don't know what's over here. I know. There's no secret. There was a secret, there would have been a number would have popped up. I don't know. I don't know what this place is.
There's nothing there.
It's a cage, but we can't get past it. Yeah, I literally just say you can't get past it.
Open.
I literally just say
Open.
you can't get past it.
Let it open. Ah.
Okay.
Ah. I didn't want it. Got at least test it, right?
How you do- Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? Try going in the bushes.
I might have to go.
Try walking through the. Okay, nothing happened. Yeah, I don't know what this place is.
Try going in the bushes.
No, I thought there was like a secret in the meadow or whatever. I guess not. All right, we can get out of here.
Actually, wasn't it in the game? You had to do all the trees had a red coin.
I know, but there's no red coins in there. You will be able to see the red coin.
That's what I'm saying. Like the idea of climbing a tree, though. I'm saying, yeah, there was like a red coin or something on each tree. Then the plants are supposed to turn into monsters, don't they?
You're thinking of two different things. You're talking about the piranha plants?
Yeah. Oh, those aren't piranha. Those are just flowers. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were piranha plants.
Dad, we're gonna have to go back in the maze. There's nothing here.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to go
We
back.
can't go anywhere else.
The hell, I can't. I didn't try this tree.
Dad, none of the trees do anything.
All right. I had to get that out of my system.
That was awful.
All right, I'm back.
There should be another pipe in here somewhere. You just keep going and you just keep going the wrong way. No, go that way. Let's see. Try making. There we go.
Get in there.
On the pipe.
I'm trying to. It's got a mind of its own sometimes. And I'm in more hallways.
I mean, at least we're somewhere else.
Well, that's comforting. I'm somewhere else.
I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I see. So one of the corners, there's a warp zone. Just pick a corner. You gotta stand still, Dan.
Or the corner itself.
Yes. All right, try a different one. Try a different one. Dad, attacking the corner is not gonna help. Just try a different corner. There we go.
And I'm back where I started.
At least we're somewhere else.
I'm somewhere else.
See if you can try fighting Bowser.
I'm coming for you, Bowser.
As we weren't able to last time. Dad, you gotta go through the.
Do it on one.
Also, I think you went through the wrong trap door. think you have broken the barrier, Dad.
It's all soothing, laid back. Hey, welcome, Mario.
I don't think it's any of that. I will say, playing Mario 64 is pretty soothing, but I think it's just because the castle is so empty. So most of the time, you're just kind of playing around with Mario's moveset.
How do I get out of here?
You gotta jump out.
No kidding.
Just press, go, hold up, and then just jump. Yeah, like that. Okay, do that. Do that again.
I'm
Stop.
trying to.
Stop punching. You gotta jump, Dad.
I'm not doing anything. It's
You were
doing.
pressing the B button.
No, I
Stop
wasn't. I
pressing.
wasn't pressing it. That's what I'm saying. You don't believe me. This thing, he does what he wants to do when he feels like doing it.
All right,
Oh,
Dad.
man.
I'm not gonna yell at Mario.
Mario, stop it.
Dad, go to the edge of the well.
I'm
Go to the edge of
trying
the
to.
well, and then go. Yeah. Remember, it's inverted, so you gotta hold down, and then press jump. You gotta, yeah, hold, yeah, and then wait. Okay. Do that again, and then
I'm
don't
trying
press
to do
any.
it again.
It's not that hard, Dad. Just go. Yeah. There we go. And then press jump. You gotta hold. You gotta hold down, Dad. Press jump.
I'm holding. When I hold down, he goes down.
Oh, and then hold up. Then hold up.
When I hold up, he goes down again. Okay?
That's not how that. Oh my gosh.
See, you don't. You think I'm just get out of there.
All right.
See, like
All right. Dad.
God, stop going down.
All right. All right. Now don't press. Okay.
See, I don't know why he's doing it. There we go.
That was painful.
Listen,
All right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, it was soothing. I'll try doing a side jump. Yeah, you got to do a side jump. There you go. Oh, you don't have the invisible cap yet. So you got to look for the buttons. There's nothing there.
you never know.
I do know. I've played the game before.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Should I jump in there?
No, don't jump in there.
Wait, wasn't I just here?
I don't know. Try going that way.
Oh, thanks for the help. Go that way.
There's another way. Go back to that. Go back and then make a left.
I'm just kidding.
No, you weren't. There goes another door.
Dang it.
That was your own. That was your fault.
Oh, I didn't see it coming.
Now we know. All right. Wait. Go back. Go back.
Why? It's
Just
water.
walk around it. Is it clearly a path there? Yeah.
So what was the point of this?
Oh, there's nothing there.
Oh, really? Thanks for helping me confirm.
All right. All right. There's a door right there, though. There's a door to your right. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. Dad, walk to the door.
I like going through the columns. There's nothing there, though.
But there is a
Okay.
door.
What the heck?
So, fun fact: this song was used in a tech demo for the GameCube. There we go. You discovered a new area. Try finding an actual level to play through. Yeah, do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What do you want me to do? I don't know what door is what.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of hallways.
I'm just going through doors. See where they go, and they seem to be going nowhere.
That's why I said go. I mean, you were in a lobby with a bunch of. Well, actually, I think this might be something. I don't know.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'll be honest, I have no faith in you. I recognize this level.
You and me both.
That was pretty good. All right, so you
This is
got.
supposed to be like a side scroller?
Yeah, so you got to
Oh.
go. Why? It should be easier now.
No. Did I mention I suck at video games?
All right, Dad, you got to do a side jump. So what you do is you run left, and then you quickly turn and then jump. Or that works too. So you don't suck.
No, I was waiting for one to come out the other side. Like, can't you ride it?
No, you can't. Don't try.
It's not like what was that game? Mario. Which one was that when you could ride the bullet? Remember Super Mario Brothers?
You can't ride. You can't ride the bullet anyway.
Yeah, you can.
No, what game are you talking about?
It's one of the Super Mario Brothers games.
Hey, pretty sure. I mean, in Mario Odyssey, you could turn to a bullet. That's about it. All right, yeah, you gotta. Yeah, listen, you gotta do a side jump.
What does that mean?
I just told you. So you gotta quickly run right, run left, then quickly turn. Yeah, when you see that slide animation. Yeah, there we go. See?
See
Now you're playing with power.
I hate it.
Right, from here you could. You say you hate the power?
I hate this power.
All right, dude. Well, you're at the end, so now you can fight Bowser. Finally.
Ah! into the fire. Why can't I get? There we go. Let's try and get a good camera angle. Dang it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I can't.
Behind
What?
Just get behind him.
I'm
He's right
trying
there.
to.
I don't. You keep running like.
Oh my God. What is? Listen, I'm telling you, he's not doing what I want him to
Okay,
do.
well, you see. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Ah,
Yeah. There we go. All right. Man, imagine imagine if you had to do this with a keyboard.
why is the camera angle so terrible?
Because it's
You know what I mean?
Mars.
Like I'm trying to get a wide view so I can see
But
everything
we're also in an enclosed room.
and get my bearings. He doesn't say "here we go." He just says "yeah." He's supposed to say "here we go."
Well, this is based off the prototype. That's his prototype voice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I like the "here we go." I guess that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I do too. But yeah,
Satisfying.
this is
Here we go.
in the prototype. They just used
Then
generic
he goes
Mel
level. It says "let's
not Mel
go,"
Gibson.
right?
They just used generic
And Bowser sounds
Mel Blancs.
like a wildcat. Right?
Well, I think his voice, the actual voice clip, is a wildcat. So what they did was they just slowed it down.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not what was used in the game eventually, right?
Yeah. Here again. All right, so I mean, you already got the star, Dad, but
I did. I've been
yeah,
here before.
yeah. You don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
you were stuck here for a little hour?
I do remember now. Yeah.
Well, now you could get the silver stars a lot easier. You know, if you don't.
Bullies. Take that.
Yeah, that's great, Dad. Can you grab the silver stars, though?
Fight for your rights.
All right.
Be Mario.
Can you grab the silver star, please? There's one below you, and then there's one on top of you.
Oh, where did I go? Where did I go? What happened? Was there like a cliff right there?
I think you clipped through the stage, Dad.
That was weird. All right.
I think the stage just hates you. All right, before you go up, though, go to your left. There. All right, you don't have to take the sandy pillow, Dad.
Oh, you said go to my left.
I know. Go down. Go down.
Oh, go down. Okay. You mean here?
Yeah, go there. Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to have to jump carefully.
Ah. See, if you didn't say jump carefully, I wouldn't be fine.
That's not true at all.
You jinxed
That's
it.
not true at all. Oh my gosh.
All right, what's coming on 12 o'clock? So take my leave here.
Fine. Well, I mean, at least you actually fought Bowser this time.
I did, and listen, I fought him a couple of times already on my own. So I earned 3 stars, and 2 of them was fighting Bowser. So
Excuse me.
now I have a 3rd. So yeah, not bad. Actually, I have more than I got 2 this time, didn't I? 2 stars.
Yeah, you got like 2 stars.
Yeah, Bowser, and then there was another star, right? The Babam level, yeah. So
Yep.
not bad.
All right, so you got 3 stars.
I have a total of.
You have a total of 8.
stars.
Yeah, you have a total of 8.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I see you laughing, Mecha Missionary. But yeah, that was fun. So we'll try it again next week. You gotta send me like Sonic so we can play some Sonic too.
I
I would
kind
like
of
to play
like
Sonic.
seeing you. I kind of like seeing you struggle with Mario 64.
Hell, if you like that, you'll love me with Sonic because I'll struggle with that too. So
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna struggle with pretty much any game I
Well,
play.
I'll find you a different. Because the cool thing is that people are essentially making their own Mario 64 games now. So I'll find you some different ROM hacks to check out.
Yeah, I'll love it. That'll be fun. So I don't mind. You know, like I said, I'm not a real gamer. I like games because my children like games, and so I said, well, if this is what they like, I'll try to understand it, and that's it. That's
You
really
making it
it.
sound like we're like.
Well, because growing up, like you guys are so into these games, so That's why I played with you. That's why because
No, I get it.
that's why I learned. I learned about computer graphics and 3D and game engines, all that stuff, because I just wanted to encourage you guys to you know make your own games and be a producer, not a consumer, right?
Yeah.
So that's really it. And like I said, it was just a way to bond and connect with you guys. So I'm just putting that out there so I have an excuse for why I suck. So I can
To be
say I'm
fair.
not a gamer, guys. Don't laugh at me.
Oh my gosh. I
I'm
mean,
a
you did.
casual gamer. I like Tetris and Bejeweled.
I was about to say you're a bejeweled master at
Yeah, I
this
love
point.
Bejeweled actually. Yeah. I'm actually pretty good at
Yeah.
that. But yeah, that's it. Unless you got something else, that's it for me.
Um, I do want to recommend a video by the Fake Real Wizard. Uh, he has a really great video on uh, the movie Hoppers. Excuse me, the real life Fake Wizard. He has a great video on the movie Hoppers, and I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's
they came out right.
yeah,
Hoppers.
and I think it's important because yeah, Disney movie to indoctrinate kids because Hoppers is kind of like a condensation of everything that's wrong with.
Yeah, I've heard things
Disney.
about it, and it's very environmental. Has a strong environmentalist message.
Well, it's not even listen. It's not even the environmentalist message that's the problem, right? Fern Gully had an environmentalist message.
Yeah,
Sonic the Hedgehog has an environmentalist
that's true.
message in it. But the way that the movie tells its story is antithetical to morality, right? It's about a
Yeah, I've heard some.
activist activist girl who who disrespects authority, who has no
Yeah,
father figure, and her mom abandons her
yeah,
at grandma.
yeah,
Her
exactly.
grandma apparently has a
There's no
history
competent
of
men.
violence. Yeah, and all the adults are incompetent. And basically, their portrayal of the animal kingdom is just Marxism. And on top of that, there is no character arc. It's just the girl getting her way because the basically the movie is trying to teach you that being an activist, no matter what the cause is all that matters,
Yeah,
and she gets rewarded for it.
it
And
doesn't matter if what you believe is true or right.
right,
Now, granted, I believe there's a message of sort of collaboration and cooperation between nature and corporations and finding a better way. It's there, but you're right. There are some questionable dynamics in the movie itself. That's
I mean, there's a lot of questionable
like
dynamics.
there's a character. I think it's a butterfly that gets smashed. And,
Oh
there's
yeah,
like
also there's a lot of that's another thing he goes into is the de the the devaluing of life in the movie.
yeah,
It's
yeah. There's a couple of instances. Right.
because there's a lot
Which
of
kind of
characters that
surprising for
die
a family movie.
that they play off as a joke, and it's
Yeah,
nuts.
exactly. Yeah, it's
This is a PG movie.
yeah, it's it depends on how you look at it. I haven't watched it. I've only seen clips, and I've seen a few reviews. I haven't seen this review, so it's interesting. I'll check it out too.
Yeah. So check
But
out the Real Life Fake Wizard. He has a good channel. But yeah, I think I mean I've been saying it for a while. It's stop watching Disney. I don't watch
yeah,
Disney.
I have to agree with that. It's I don't see the value they bring anymore.
No,
But
especially after Lightyear and even Toy Story 4. Even though I like that movie, it's like, but especially like Lightyear and stuff like that. It's just not.
yeah,
There's no
and the
point.
reality is they're almost incidental. You know, like the fact that Toy Story 4 was good. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
because it's basically the same guys that's been working on it for a while, so they're of a certain mindset anyway. You know, and
yeah,
that's part of the reason why it's remains consistent, even though it's letting certain things creep in. You know, if you watch 4, like with Bo Peep and all that, and even 5, I think is even more so. So it's even that's not like exempted from being tainted, so to speak. You know
yeah.
what an Elon Musk calls the woke mind virus, or whatever, right? So it's unfortunate, but yeah, I agree. I don't see a lot of value in watching Disney stuff anymore. Um, like even Warner Brothers, it's bittersweet that they were bought by Paramount, but I'm hoping it leads to better things. So
We'll see. We'll see.
either way, if it went, but with Netflix, you know, they have more of a reputation of doing what Disney does, right? So that's like just the latest with One Piece season 2. We're seeing a lot of characters get race swapped, um, you know, and it's kind of like, what's why? Like, why are you even doing this? It makes no sense. But
Oh, you talking about Brooks?
yeah, Brooke, and there's a few other characters that were race swapped, you know, already. So
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know too much about Brooks, but he's. I mean, I don't
no, Brooke is not the character as it's designed in the anime and the manga is not black.
know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
So that's all I'm saying. Like it's not even like if I can understand it if for example if they're leading with Brooke as he is presently where he's a skeleton, but you have a black person voicing, right? Because obviously that would be CGI or whatever, right?
yeah, yeah,
That's not a big, but presenting him as black when he clearly isn't is kind of ridiculous. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's a clear race swap, and because why? Oh, he's the Soul King. Like that's racist, right? You know, like you're ascribing because he's black, because it's Soul King. It's
yeah.
like,
Because he's a soul king and he has an afro. He has to be black.
yeah, there's an afro. It's like you're kind of falling back into what you think you're pushing against, right? Like you think you're fighting racism by being racist. That's literally what's happening. What that kind of mindset is. Like I'll fight racism by being racist, by using racist logic, right? That you're not fighting racism.
Well, I think I don't know. I think the real question is because I know each One Piece character represents a different like ethnicity or culture. Like Luffy is supposed to be like
Right.
he's a
And
real
Brooke
Brazilian, and
is not
Usopp's.
black. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
And
I don't know. I
I
really
do know.
don't.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
He's not. All the characters they've race swapped are not black at all. They were never black. They were never represented as they were all from different regions of the world.
Right.
They wouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. They're literally
Okay.
race, but they're doing it for no reason because it's already a diverse cast because they're from different regions of the world, as established in the canon of the manga itself. So it's like you understand it doesn't make any sense. It's really ridiculous to even bother with it because eventually you will come across characters, and there are literal black characters in One Piece already. So
Yeah,
why
that's
are
true.
you wasting time race swap? It doesn't make any sense. You understand? It's like you're literally just doing it because you can do it, and you're virtue signaling or whatever. Like I don't know, but you understand like you're taking something that's already objectively diverse, right? It's to the brim, and you're saying it's still not diverse enough. But your version of diverse is well, we need more black. you understand? Like that's it. Like, we need more black faces. Why? There are black characters in it already. Usopp, is kind of I don't know if he's
No,
like
he
like
actually is black.
He
He's
is
supposed to be white.
Afrocentric, yeah. And then I saw a clip where he doesn't even have the long nose. It's like, what's up with that? It's like, so
That's my thing about the One Piece anime. It's like why bother watching an inferior version of
listen,
the?
you're reading my mind. Like,
It's like
like
it
I said,
doesn't.
it's a step
One
down. Live
Piece
action
never
is a step
needed to
down.
be live action.
Nope, it's a step. Just like when they adapted it for kids, right? And they kind of nerfed everything, and it was watered down. Nobody liked it, right?
Right.
It's the same thing. It's like just leave it alone. It's fine. That's why it's lasted this long. It's because it's objectively good. Because you understand, like no one is complaining that there's not enough black people in One Piece. Literally nobody. Like
Uh, the
leave
only
it alone.
people who are probably don't even read One Piece.
Right? They don't even know what it is. Right? They don't read manga. They don't watch anime. So so that's why like Japan, and we've mentioned this before. Why I'm with them 100% when they say we're not producing anything for other audience. We're producing for Japanese stuff for Japanese people. That's fine because that's what's working. What's working and why anime is where it is because all the studios and artists and writers up to this point have written anime and manga for their people, for Japan. And then the rest of us latch on and go, ooh, I like that. And we latch on to it and enjoy it, right? To the point where we start to take the time to understand aspects of Japanese culture, right? Where we're like, oh, that means this. Oh, that's a trope because this happens in Japanese culture, or this is a thing. Do you understand? Like we've come to understand Japanese culture, so we can understand manga and anime, so that we can enjoy it even more. Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
Like that's fine. That's how it should be. They don't need to change what they're doing because Americans, just like we decide we want to be woke and we want diversity. No, we don't. If you're listening to Japan, we don't. We like what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't listen to these activists, these woke, you know, Marxist writers, because they are Marxists. Don't listen to them. Don't let them tell you to follow with skin color and so-called representation. Don't let them tell you that, right? Don't listen to them. They're fools. Listen to your actual audience, which starts primarily with Japanese people, right? Then it expands to, the rest of Asia, etc. Then you could listen to the West. listen to America and Europe. Listen, and actually before you do, listen to South America first. Then listen to us.
Yeah,
Because
honestly,
they understand. They've been enjoying it
that
way
is
before we were.
true. Yeah.
You understand? So don't prioritize American tastes. Prioritize Japanese tastes. And secondary is the rest of Asia, and tertiary is like South America, India, things like that. Like then you can, if you feel like listening to us, then you can listen to us. But don't prioritize us. I'm really serious about that because we don't know what the hell we're talking about. And when I say we, I'm talking about the leftist, Marxist, woke, writers that are in Hollywood. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Don't listen to them. Just they're gonna listen. Netflix is gonna flash a lot of money. That's why Oda's doing what he's doing. but I guarantee you he's not making final decisions on this stuff. He's just focused on promoting it. That's what you understand. He's just promoting his baby, his but he's not making the casting. He's not the final word on the casting. There's no way that he is because it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You understand? It really doesn't. So, but see, I imagine Oda himself is probably very progressive, which is clear from if you watch the show, or read the manga. He's a more progressively minded person. So he's going to be more open to them casting out of type, meaning race swapping. You understand? I think by extension, he probably is going to be more open. And it's like and that's his prerogative. I don't think it's a good idea, because I think it will lead to the show not doing as well as it could have. Because if they keep doing it and they do it too much, and they probably will do it too much, eventually people are just going to tune out.
Well, my thing is, One Piece is literally the most successful manga in the history of manga. They don't in the whole
top 5, right?
No, it is. It's the best-selling manga of all time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Number 1.
That's why it's a big deal.
Compared to Western comics. Yeah.
That's why it was a big deal when it surpassed Superman. Because now it's like, oh, okay, now it's just doing better than comic books in general.
Period. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so it's like, that means billions of people right now are already reading One Piece. They don't need to appeal to the Netflix audience.
Right, exactly.
They literally don't. It doesn't need
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense at all. It's like just
like literally it's One Piece, Doraemon, Golgo 13.
Yeah.
Case closed. Dragon Ball is number 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Dragon Ball is at like number 5.
Man, it's been around for a long time. So, yeah.
And then JoJo's at like number, I think, 12.
Really, JoJo? I thought it'd be higher. I thought it was within the top.
Well, it's you've got Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah, that's newer too.
Slam Dunk. People still love Slam Dunk. Demon Slayer, Naruto. So, but
yeah, Naruto. I'm not a Naruto person. So.
Well, I grew up with Naruto, but yeah, One Piece is number 1. 600 million in sales. So that means approximately 600 million people are already watching and reading One Piece. They don't need Netflix publicity. Netflix needs them.
I agree with that.
Netflix needs them.
Oda did not need Netflix at all. That's what's like surprising about what they're doing. It's like, yeah, why is he capitulating? It must be just a ton of money. Like they must have had a dump truck and just dumped it on his lawn. Like,
I guess.
or
what's it called? Toei or whatever.
Well, that's true. Toei probably controls a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like he probably doesn't have a lot to say. That's a good point. Like it all depends on his contractual arrangement with Toei in relation to the anime versus like he probably owns the manga 100%. I wouldn't be surprised. But the anime probably not. Yeah,
literally, yeah. One Piece is the best-selling comic book series in the world. It beat out Asterix, beat out the Peanuts, it beat out Superman. It's like...
It's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not surprised.
It doesn't need the publicity.
Yeah, right. So we'll see how it goes, but I hope they don't continue that trend. I hope they kind of tone it back and just let the characters be what they are and be consistent. But I mean, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched season 1. I don't plan on watching season 2, partly because I just wanted to wait and see and let enough of it come out to actually want to see it and binge watch it. But 2, I kind of saw this coming that they were going to start going hard with the race swaps and all that. So, and then they're probably going to skip arcs. They're probably not going to do Wano at all because it's a long arc.
Well, I mean, they're not going to get to Wano. They're barely on. I don't know how they on Brooks already.
Yeah, I agree. All right, they're already.
Did they even introduce Frankie? Did they introduce Frankie? Did they introduce They barely introduced
They
Chopper.
didn't do so. They didn't do Water Down.
Yeah, they didn't do Water
Yeah,
7.
Water 7.
They
Yeah, they
just
didn't
skipped
do.
straight to Brooks. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So well,
Like,
no,
how did
Water 7 isn't that after they crossed the Grand Line, the red whatever.
right? But I'm just thinking in order of how they meet the characters, right? Because it's they meets he meets Zoro, then he meets Nami, then he meets Usopp, then he meets um
Sanji.
Sanji. Thank you. Then he
Yeah.
meets they meet like Nico
Chopper.
Robin. She's still a villain, but she
Yeah,
meets Nico
Chopper.
Robin.
He
Then he
meets
meets Chopper.
everybody um, before the Grand Line, I believe.
Yeah, and then he meets Frankie.
Brook is after.
Yeah, Brit. Yeah, and then they meet
So
Junbei,
that's what I mean.
the fish
They're
guy.
already doing Brook, but they don't meet Brook for a while after.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where's
Because I think
Frankie? I
don't they
haven't
go
heard
to
anything about Frankie.
because even before they meet Brook, they go to well, I can't remember the island, but where with the vampire guy and all this, and they meet um what's his name, the big guy. Man, why can't I remember?
Oh, the big guy with the bear ears.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they meet up with him for the first time, and
I think his name is
so
just is it Kuma?
yeah, Kuma. So there's a lot like that happens before Brook even shows up. Like they meet the whale and they end up inside the whale, all that kind of stuff. But they're already teasing Brook, so it's like, oh, so that means this season they're already gonna have. So
Yeah, but
you're
they're
skipping
skipping
over a
stuff. That's
lot
the thing. It's like
to get the Brook.
so it's like,
So
what's the point of watching the live action one if they're gonna skip over
well,
everything?
because
Just
it's really
it's not
not
for
for anime
anybody.
or manga. It's no, it's for a general audience of like normies who don't know. That's really what it is, which is
Right,
fine.
but here's the
It's
thing.
fine. It's just
Why would the One Piece is so successful? It doesn't need to appeal to. It already appeals to general audiences by
I
itself.
agree. If it's beating out Superman in comic sales, you know, yeah. I mean, that's what's so strange about it. I kind of wonder who do they think the audience is. I'm not sure. You know, it could be a younger crowd. It could just be non-anime, non-manga readers, and that's fine. There's still quite a few,
Well,
believe it
here's
or
the
not.
thing:
So
you don't need to appeal to non-manga readers. You really don't.
it's not about not needing to. It's about the opportunity uh, to capitalize. Right. That's how they're looking at it. This is an opportunity to capitalize to another market with a property that's already proven. Right. And so they're adapting it as adapting it for another market, which is streaming. Right. And
Right.
streamers aren't necessarily manga or anime readers. It may include that, but there's way more as well of non, right? And so they're appealing to that, and that's going to lead to merchandising. You have to understand, Netflix can't say, "Oh, we're going to partner with uh, Toei, right? And we're going to air One Piece, which they've been doing, right? And let you stream it." That does nothing for Netflix except keep you captivated on their app, right? But they can't merchandise that. That costs
Right.
way more money, and Toy is already doing that. But if they say, "Hey, give us the
Or
rights,
Shueisha or whatever the
let's
publisher
pay
is
for the
called.
license, right, to adapt this, and we're going to make it our own," and I think that's part of the reason why they're doing some of these race swaps too, is that they become different characters, and that means they own that version. The same thing happened with Star Trek with Kurtzman and all that stuff, and what's his name, the director, the one that did Lost. I forgot his name, but
Oh yeah.
he did. They had to do a different version of Star Trek, so because the rights with the original was all kind of all over the place, right? So they're like Paramount was like, "Oh, we're going to do our own version." Right, J.J. Abrams, that's what I was trying. And so they did, and to me, I liked, especially the first one, I liked it. Um, and that's why they did a different timeline. They brought in Spock as a cameo. Like it's completely different. It's not considered canon, so they can market that and sell merch and toys and whatnot, right?
Right.
And make money from that, right? And do all these shows that are basically an extension of you know those movies, right? Even though they're they turned out to be mostly terrible, but still, it's all theirs. It's not. They don't have to share it with their the original creator or
Yeah.
so. Excuse me. And I think that was it CBS. I can't remember, but I think that's what's happening with Netflix and One Piece is now that it's live action, so that's wholly different from anime, right? And now we're gonna interpret these characters the way we see fit, right? Based on they're going to be given criteria and rules from Toei, right? But they're going to make Luffy their Luffy. They're going to make their Nico Robin their Nico Robin, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that's part of what's going on with like Brooke and all this. Like, well, that's our Brooke, right? and he's the Soul King, and then trust me, they're going to do something with that, like beyond what the anime or the manga did. They're going to try to turn that into something, right? So they can market it and sell merch and make money from it. So I
Oh,
think that's part of their play is this is ours. It's Netflix owns this version, so we can do all these things with it, right? And obviously they hope to replicate the success of the manga and the anime, right? But like they're going to end up doing special appearances, all that kind of stuff. They'll end up with a ride at some amusement park somewhere. Who knows, right? They're going to try and milk this for all they can. So I think that's the play that they're doing with One Piece at Netflix. So, and to be fair, it's smart because it's going to be wholly yours versus having to share it per se. Because now all they're just paying for is the name. The name and the likeness. But if they can change the characters enough to say these are our characters, they're not Toei's characters, they're not Oda's characters, but we still have the association because it's called One Piece. Does that make sense? So
yeah.
that's probably a big part of it. So that's entertainment. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's a little frustrating, but it is what it is. I mean, you know, Netflix is gonna Netflix, right?
Yeah, but we don't have to watch Netflix. We could watch Tokusatsu on YouTube. So
Well, that's true. I mean, yeah, you
let's
don't have
go
to
watch
watch
Kamen Rider. The moral of the story is go watch Kamen Rider. Go watch Space Police, Gavin. Go watch literally anything else.
Actually, go watch Dead Sound. This is a YouTuber I follow. I've been following him for a few years.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
he's an independent animator, and he also has an incredible passion for dinosaurs, right? Paleontology, all that kind
I'm
of stuff.
sold.
And
You don't have
he
to
does,
say anything more. Dinosaurs?
yeah, he does a lot of dinosaur, and not just like National Geographic. He creates
I, I
incredible,
can see the
fantastical.
thumbnails. That does not
Think
look
about,
like National Geographic.
yeah, think about Primal. Like
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
before Primal, he was doing his own version of that with a lot of his shorts and some of his longer form. So I've been following. I like his stuff. It's beautiful animation. He creates all himself. He has a Patreon as well. And check out my eyeballs are old. Um, Autodale, yeah, my bad. Check out Autodale. If you don't care about dinosaurs, watch that one. That one's kind of mystery thriller. A little bit of horror too. It's very good. It's one of my favorites that he's done so far. So it's a
Hmm.
whole series. It's like several episodes. But check him out. I just wanted to promote him because he's doing a lot of great stuff, and he's doing kind of what we're talking about. Like he's owning the entertainment himself. He's creating something new, something fresh, and something different. And it's really awesome. It's actually really cool. So let's support these independent creators. And he's a nice guy. So I've talked to him over email and stuff. He's a really cool guy. So, but check it out. Dead Sound is on YouTube, and there you'll find like his Patreon stuff and all that. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I have. You have anything else?
That's it.
All right, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching me try to play Super Mario. We'll try again next week, and hopefully I'll do better. But once again, check out our site, supergalacticfantastic.com. Sign up to our email list and follow us on X. The account is called The Alphatron. And we thank you for your time and your support. And make it a Super Galactic Saturday.
We'll see you around.